All right, so Soulrender, again, not that hard of a fight, just a good amount of movement and dealing with ads and dealing with chains. Chains assignments will be in the note, and I'll make sure people do it. We're going to have Warlock gateways on the two side chains, which are going to be the classes that need it, or anyone can use it, and just to save your mobility. Other than that, everyone's going to stack in the middle. These markers here are the safe spots for when the big red pools come out. One is going to be safe. We need to make sure we move to that. I'll be calling that out. I'll also be calling chains. We want everyone stacked besides the chain people. The chain people, when you're doing the chains, that's the best time to use a personal because you're not going to be in the group if we have barrier, link, what have you down. You're not going to be getting that, so make sure you're using a personal. And then the center chain will be done by mobile classes, so warlocks can port, mages, blinks, all that kind of stuff. And there'll be a set order for when we're doing that. For the DKs, especially, if you're Necrolord, it'll make it easier. But if not, what we're going to do is ads are going to spawn roughly somewhat like this. And these two will get grouped up, and then your job, depending on which DK you want, you're just going to group the ads in, and everything to the center. We'll put the brands on them, and then that way they just get burned down. It shouldn't take very much time, and if you're like a big AoE class, you can kind of save cooldowns for that a little bit if you want, just because killing them faster means more time back on the boss. So other than that, it's pretty simple. The only thing that'll happen, which is he'll do a dance portion of the fight where throughout the fight he's going to block off, only make one safe spot, and then you're going to run back to the middle. On the dance portion, what he's going to do is he's going to have a safe zone, which will, let's say it's X, and then he's going to do another one, and it's going to be Moon, and then it's going to be Star, and you always have one where you run from Star to Skull or from Skull to Star, and that one we're always going to use a Windrush totem. So you're going to want to wait on the edge, use a Windrush totem, and then we're going to run all the way across the Skull, and then we'll probably move one more time back to X, depending on which one he started with. Other than that, it's very simple fight. It's just making sure we have cooldowns for chains. Other than that, it's pretty much just a tank and spank boss. We shouldn't have to spend too much time on it at all.